island goals, and we're going to start a player shop to help you guys deal with selling all the coal that you're going to be generating during this episode and after last episode. So right off the bat, I just want to say that I started a new island. I played during the day on my regular island. I had to delete the old island, the tutorial island, to play on my island, and then recreate this island and get it to level 15 so that I get the expansion. I've already tried to make this video once, but it ended up being 40 minutes, so I'm going to try and shorten it down for you guys. I like to make it 20 minutes just so that I can title everything correctly and give you guys a smaller video to sift through and find exactly what you're looking for. But with that being said, let's just get started. Right now, what you guys want to focus on is just pause the video, make sure you have quartz block all the way to the very edge of your island before you get to level 15. That's going to help you get your island up higher, your island level up higher and quicker than if you were to mine all of it. If you wanted to go below or build up one, that's totally fine too, but it is going to limit your amount of space unless you're on the starting level that you started on. So all I did here was I moved the infamous crafting table that was always in the wrong place to the most desired place ever, right in the floor, right where I'm going to be standing all the time. Right off the bat, if you guys have just jumped into the game, don't forget to do /HUD, bring that right hand screen back up, your scoreboard, and then you're ready to rock. You guys have gotten your quartz all the way out to as far as you can. You got some trees growing so that you can build some chests or whatnot. But what you want to do first off is not handle your goals, but start focusing on buying some origins from the player, not player shop, but the auction house. And the auction house is where everyone can sell all their old origins once they've upgraded to iron or lapis or emerald, whatever they're going to. I skip iron altogether. We'll talk about that shortly. But you want to try and get as many coal gens as you can. You can hold up to 5 until you get to the island level 15 and expand. So buy 4 more coal gens from the shop, from the auction house that people are selling for. All you have to do is you go into the chat, you say, hey, is anyone buying or selling coal gens? I'll pay 200 to 300k for level 1s. Try to get higher levels if you can, and if you got the money to spend. But you do have some money to be spending not before, but as you go through these level goals. So keep that in mind. You do need to keep 100k on reserve just to complete these goals. So after you get 4 more coal gens, just keep grinding, make yourself some money. You want a couple mil just so that you can buy all these coal gens, but after you've gotten them, then you're sitting pretty good. So you want you want to ultimately get up to 10, because as soon as you hit island level 20, you can expand again and get, well, actually at the 15 expansion is when you get the next 5 origins. So we can have 10 right now because I'm level 17, but you guys can't just because you haven't expanded yet. Once you expand, you can buy 5 more coal gens. You can buy them now, you can buy them later, but you can slap them down after you do the island expansion at level 15. So now that you know to go ahead and spend your money, not your mana, on your origins and get quantity rather than quality or a lower delay time in upgrading these, don't spend your mana on upgrading. You will have to upgrade 1 origin to complete your goals, but we'll talk about that as soon as we get to that goal. One other thing I want to note is while you're grinding all this mana, so that you can spend the 11,000 it's going to cost to complete these goals for this level, you want to make sure you got as many crops growing as possible. It's going to give you a small break from the mining, and it's going to pay off big time when you're 3 days into mining straight and you're just tired of mining altogether. But with that, I think I've covered pretty much. I just unplugged my mic on accident and dropped my controller and threw my chest. Wow, what a disaster. Anyways, I think I've covered pretty much everything. We do need to equip the tag, and if you get any G kits, make sure you save those until you get to the level 4 goals, because you're going to need at least 1 to complete your level 4 goals. So the first goal, I'm going to continue to go to the goals tab even though I have it written down. So the first goal is to buy and place an iron origin from the mana shop. You cannot purchase this origin from the auction house. Keep that in mind. You cannot buy it with real money. or regular money. You have to buy it with the mana. So all you do is you go to your mana shop, and you've done this once to get your cold gen, your first one. You go to ore gens, go ahead and hit iron. It's going to be 5,000 mana. I've already got one on me, so you would hit purchase. I'm going to hit go back, and then all you have to do is take out one of your cold gens and then place it down if you have 5 cold gens. If not, you're already good. You can just slap it down. But I would suggest just taking it right back out. You don't get any extra mana from smelting it in the furnace or anything, and you can't sell the iron ores as they are. They have to be smelted into bars before you can do anything with them, or ingots. So at this point, you've got hopefully 5 coal gens, all running, level 1, level 2, whatever you paid for. You've got as many crops as you can grow, and while we're here, let's go slash crops, because this is going to show you what crop you can be growing right now, and you want to go with the highest level one you possibly can. Right now I can actually grow netherwort, but I'm not totally sure on how to grow netherwort, so I should be at cactus, but cactus is kind of space consuming. So what I'm just going to do is the smallest crop that I can stack side by side and do the most of, and that's what I would suggest you guys use as well, unless you want to create some more space. But when we're grinding like this, every minute counts. And right now I should be planting wheat, and then by level 30 I'll switch to potato. Now I'm going to leave this at beetroot just because I'm not too worried about my island level. I'll probably end up deleting this island and making another one again for the next video. So you guys have as many crops as you can plant, which would be 50, until you hit level 15 and do your expansion. After you do your expansion, from then on, the number of crops you can grow doesn't matter by your island level. It depends on how many times you've expanded, which does refer back to your island level, but in the first 15 island levels, your crop number grew on how many you could plant, and I'm sure you realized that while you were trying to plant more. So as you expand from now on, you'll get 50 more crops. So once you get to level 15, you expand, you're going to go from 50 crops to 100 crops plantable, and then from level 15 to level 20, you do your expansion at level 20, and you will get from 100 crops to 150 crops, and then it's going to go all the way up to 2,000 crops. 2,000 crops is your cap out. So that's the absolute max you can have on the server right now. But now that you've done all that, you've bought your iron ore gen, you've completed the first goal, and we're going to go back into them. We're going to check goal number 2. Goal number 2 is buy a common custom enchant book from the CE shop. So any of these shops that start with the slash, like CE shop, this is actually just a tab in the regular shop. So we'll just go back to the regular shop, and then CE books is where that would have taken us. So we need to buy a common one. It's going to be 2,000 XP. Should be really easy for you guys to get to. You probably already have it, so just buy one. And then once you get the book, it's going to cost you 10k to turn it into an actual book. But you just right click, and then it'll tell you what you redeemed it for. Now that you've got the book though, you just need to find whatever item or tool that it's supposed to go on, and then go slash. Nope, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Check your accuracy first. If you got a low accuracy, chances are it's not going to end up working. If you have low accuracy, but you don't want to spend mana on the scrolls, which we'll talk about in a second, to boost the accuracy, that it's more likely to go to the item, just use a random item and then go slash ENCH, because if it fails, it's only going to damage the item slightly. That time it actually worked. So look at that. We have fortune. That is not what I meant to do, and slash enchant is actually the wrong command. That will do a vanilla enchantment, which we'll talk about later too. But the custom enchantments are slightly different when you want to put them on. You just go slash COMB for combiner. Oh no, you type out the full command. Slash combiner. And it'll add it. Look at that, it worked. So that's goal number 3. Goal number 3 is complete because goal number 2 was to buy the enchantment. Goal number 3 was to put it on your tool, or your weapon, or your armor. Now goal number 4. is the expand your island. So once you get to island level 15, you're going to have to put some money in your bank. If you look on the right hand side, the bank is 0. The island expansion is going to be 150,000. So you just go IS donate, and it's going to donate the money to your bank account on your island. And you just go 150,000. You have to type out the actual number and not put 150K because that doesn't work. But after you do that, it'll say success, and then it'll pop up in the right hand side. Once it shows up in your bank, just go IS expand / IS expand. This one's not going to allow me because I've already done the level 15 expansion and I need to be level 20. So it's going to, if you're not ready yet, it's going to tell you what required level you need and how much money you need in the bank in order to do so. But once you've donated that 150,000 and put it into your bank and done IS expand at level 15, you'll be good to go. It'll work. And then that's number 4 completed. So goal number 5 would be to equip the tag. And the way you get tags is you just use the crate keys. Equip tag using tag. So you get keys from the relics when you're mining. You'll use the relic. I don't think I have any on me. I do not. So you just use the relic like you were to place a chest. It'll tell you if you got mana, XP, money, item, or a key. Once you get a key, you just go / warp crates. Yes, sir. Gotta be respectful. Go here, use your keys on whichever crate it is. Hopefully you find a tag, and then you're just gonna go over the tag. I will go to my old island, or my original island, the one that I spend all my time on. Oops. ISTP Mining Guild. You guys are free to check out my mine as well, or my island. You just have to teleport to Mining Guild. It's always unlocked. Anyways, as I get to here, I need to run down to my chest room. And while I'm making these tutorial videos, I have another island, the one we're working on, that is my current island, so I'm actually not able to use my warps. I have to run around on this island. But we're just going to grab a tag, the Slayer tag. So if you get a tag, highlight over it, click it, it's going to say it was redeemed. Go ahead and go /tags. And then right here, all the red ones are the ones that you haven't gotten. The gray ones are the ones you have gotten. And then the green one is the one you're currently using. Go ahead and find the one that you just claimed and then equip it. And then that's goal number 5 completed. So goal number 6 is to buy an auto miner, I believe. Yes. So this one again, it said in the mana shop, so you have to make sure you spend the mana on it. And this is part of that 11,000 mana you have to spend to complete these goals. So we're just going to go IS go. We're going to come over here by our origins. We're going to go /mana shop. We're going to go auto miner. Auto miners with fortune are 6,500 mana. And you're not going to be too concerned with having an auto miner until you get later in the game, maybe mid game. So just go ahead and buy the auto miner because it's 5,000 mana versus 6,500 mana for the one with fortune. Go in here, type 1, hit submit, and then go ahead and purchase. It's 5,000 mana. Smelting is inbuilt, so this will deal with the iron ore and make it into iron ingots for you. But go ahead and hit purchase. That's another goal completed. And I don't believe you have to put it, but just for the sake of the video, you have to put it. I've already bought a couple just for the sake of the video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2. One of them is going to have the chest directly on top. And what that does is that activates this iron auto miner. So now it'll start mining this coal. This one is on here, but it's not going to work until I put a chest on top of it. You can do a double chest and it'll actually activate the both of them. Using double chests gives you a chance to collect actually 1 more row of 9 slots. If you look at the chest, it only has 3 rows. But if you put a second chest up there, it'll have 7 rows. So that's actually 3 plus 3 and then an extra row added in as well. So make sure you always use double chests on all your mines, or all of your auto miners, because it will give you that extra slot, or 9 slots. So once you place that auto miner, level 6's goal, or goal number 6 on level 3 is done, and then goal number 7 is to upgrade an origin. So for this goal, I would recommend just doing it to any of your level 1 coal gens, because it's going to be 750 mana. So when you're trying to upgrade something, all you do is slash upgrade. Then you have a couple options: the spawner upgrade, auto miner upgrade, or origin upgrade. And that's the one we need for the goal. So we're going to choose origin upgrade. We're going to select any of our level 1s. This is a level 3, but imagine it's a level 1. It's going to be 750 mana to upgrade. Go ahead and hit upgrade, and then you're on your way. That goal is completed. So goal number 8 is to buy a vanilla enchantment orb. So all you do is you go slash enchants, which is again in the shop, just the tab that says enchants. So slash enchants will bring you directly to this tab instead of having to find it in the shop. Now, when it comes to buying an enchantment, I highly suggest you just get Fortune 4 and put that on a pick, because when you buy a vanilla enchantment, you don't have to worry about its accuracy. It doesn't have one. So all you do is you go to it, slash enchant, ENCH, and then it'll put it on there. But what happens is mine didn't work because I already have Fortune 4. So Fortune 4 is going to give you the chance to grab more coal and ultimately make you more money and give you the chance to buy more origins. As soon as you get to level 20, you'll be at 15 origins and you'll be just producing mana like crazy. So now that you've spent the 750 mana on your origin upgrade and you've bought your vanilla enchantment on Fortune 4 for your pickaxe, you can do goal number 9, which is really quick. It's actually, I have a different way of going about doing this goal, and all you have to do is do slash match, and it's going to put you in the duel queue. So you're going to go into a one-on-one duel with someone else, and this is either going to take you right away, or you're going to sit in the queue and wait until someone else joins, and then you guys will instantly be teleported. But what happens is if you go there, we're going to go slash match, because that's what the goal is saying to do, to join this queue. It says match will clear your inventory. Only accept if you have stored your inventory somewhere, or else it will be gone forever and we will not be held responsible. Make sure you put all of your items in chests before you hit join queue, because it might take you right away. If it doesn't take you right away, then you have the option of hitting options. Let's just hit exit. Say you join the queue. You don't have any inventory. If you didn't go right away, you can always just hit save and quit and then jump right back in the game. It'll remove you from the queue, and then you can get right back to the grind without having to worry about it randomly teleporting you out of there to the 1v1 and you losing a special item or something. After that, goal number 10 is just to go to the casino and flip a coin. So we'll go to the casino. There's 2 guys here currently. The casino is shut down. It just got shut down today, so hopefully within the next couple days or by the end of the day, they have it finished and fixed again. But you would just click this guy, you get casino chips from crates and stuff, or kits, starter kits, not crates, starter kits, PvP kits, all those kits, the standard kits, not the G kits. But there's particular ones, like I think the weekly gives it to you. I know the voter one gives you some. I know slash vote will give you 40k and casino chips, which will definitely help you in this level of island goals. And you just need to make sure you go in there. You spend 100 chips to start a bet, and then you'll bet money, and then have a chance to win double that, or 1.5 times it. I'm not sure what it was again. But in order to complete the goal, you have to win, flip a coin. You can't lose. If you lose, you have to do it again, and it's going to cost you another 100 casino chips. You might have to wait till the next day to earn more casino chips, but hopefully you guys win within the first try, couple tries. I always put it on tails. Tails never fails, even though it does. So with all that, you guys have completed all 10 goals on level 3 and you're ready for level 4. But before I release that video, I'm going to go back to the island because I want to tell you guys how to prepare for this next one. Get yourself to island level 15, get the expansion, finish these goals, and then lay that quartz back out. Take that quartz all the way out until it's at its limit, and then work on getting to level 20 island, do another expansion, get 15 origins going. If you want to keep iron, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. But I think coal is going to be your best way of going, just because the iron takes up a separate slot in your inventory than the coal does. So if you have a weird number of iron, you might only have like 3 extra iron ores, but it takes up that whole slot of inventory, and then you're going to have to go use the crafting table and make blocks like sooner, I guess. But anyways, I like to stick with the iron or the coal. Get yourself to 15 origins at level 20. Make sure you're buying your origins with money, not your mana, and then spending your mana on your upgrades and your auto miners. Once you get to level 20, do that expansion. You'll be allowed to have 15 origins, but also don't forget to relay that quartz block. So it's going to cost you some money, but that's definitely going to help you with your island levels much more than if you were just to sit here and mine. It also gives you a nice little break. Make sure you guys are keeping your crops maxed out. Get as many down as you can. You don't need water next to them, so just put all the dirt down you need to. There's no water underneath these dirt or these crops or anything like that. You just plant it down and let it go. You have to have light, but you don't have to have water. Now, with all that being said, one extra little tip, I would keep my storage chests off to the side in an area that you're not going to continue to work. We will expand this, but we'll take it that direction as we expand our island. We can continue to travel that direction with our origins or our cobblestone. Our origins will eventually turn into a nice little 10 by 5 section, because you can have 50 total once you get to the top island level, like the last upgrade that gives you more origins, and 50 is your cap. So once you hit your cap, then you'll pretty much have it just off to its side as its own building, basically. And one more thing you guys could do is you could, it'll probably help, I say probably, but just make yourself a little donation box for someone. Just take one out, place your hopper. My hopper's going this way. Put your chest there, and then any items you drop into the hopper will be put into the chest. So all you need to do, put a sign up, say, hey, this is my donation box, and people that come by, if your island is unlocked, people will come by and they'll probably donate. People are pretty generous on this. Again, it's pretty early in the season, so you might not get as much stuff now, but in a month from now, you guys that are just starting are going to have a much better chance with this donation box. So I think that completes it. We're at 23 minutes. That's a good time. I'm going to cut it here. This is Mindless Mantis. If you guys liked any of this content, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more of this content or some other things, go ahead and subscribe. If there's something that you haven't seen yet and you're really waiting for a video to just be released by someone or me, go ahead and leave a comment and just put it as a request. I'll try and get to it as soon as possible. I have a couple more videos to just bang out real fast, and then after that I'll start handling all the requests and answering everyone's questions if I have the time. So thank you guys. Make sure you wash your hands, stay safe, and try not to cough on anyone.